All right, good Thursday afternoon. I am meteorologist Jeff Porter, live from our digital studio here at News Channel 3 in Kalamazoo, Michigan. And I hope you're having a great Thursday. We are not only live on our WWMT Facebook page, we're also live on our YouTube channel. So join us. I've got the comments highlighted. I can see them as they funnel in and recognize you and respond to your question or comment or just say, just say what's up. So we'll do this again tomorrow right around this time, and we're going to schedule the event in advance. So if you see that in your Facebook timeline, your feed, jump on in, give us a like, say you want to join us. And of course, we'll talk more about not only weekend snow, next week's big storm, and some of the other ways that we look at information and things that we look at when you're several days in advance of a winter storm and you're acknowledging that the variables are going to change a little bit. There's just fluidity in the forecast that creates some additional forecast complexity. But I thought first things first, we'd talk about Saturday's snowfall. So just give me a quick second. We're going to change the source on our screen, and the audio might drop out for just a second or two. But here we go. Okay, so we now are looking at three different sources for snowfall for your weekend. On the left, about a half an inch to a little bit over an inch. In the middle, an inch and a half to 2.5 inches. And then on the far right, about an inch to 2.5 inches. One of the things I did notice here, with the new information that came in right before News Channel 3 live at noon, it was just a little bit more snowfall. So instead of being like about a half an inch to an inch, looked more like about an inch to 2 inches. So snow fans, you're looking at that and you're saying, great, we need a lot more than that. This to me looks like an event that will cover your lawn, cover the rooftop, the car tops, but might actually just fall as wet on our area roads. And this is really due to a lack of significant cold air. We're forecasting mid-30s during the day on Saturday, and 32 would be better than 34 or 35. What this also says to me, Jeanette, good afternoon from Coldwater. She is featuring and referencing the blue sky. Yeah, we had some sun in Kalamazoo earlier. I mean, we got this deck walking in from the west side of the county, from Van Buren County, so that continues to be a tussle. But Jeanette, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. So it might actually be more like Saturday night into early Sunday morning when we do some of our better accumulating. It's really that opportunity from early Saturday, prior to daybreak Saturday, probably some sort of a break as we get you to the afternoon, then another chance into Saturday night, and then also Sunday morning. So you like what you see here, get enough to cover the lawn, enough to give us about an inch to, roughly an inch and a half or so. So that is the weekend. And by the way, Sunday afternoon, we're forecasting 38. So maybe even doing a little bit of melting as we get you into the very later stages, the latter stages of your weekend, and watching some NFL football. So many big games right here on News Channel 3 on Sunday for sure. Saturday's games start 4:30 with my Steelers, my beloved Steelers. I think they start at 4:30 on ESPN. Okay, so we'll get you over to our Celiata Group 7-day forecast. Here it is for you. And the one thing that we have done in the short term here is, we have beefed up our cloud cover a little bit just based on satellite expectations. So mostly cloudy here. And if you're getting the breaks, of course, enjoy them. And it is good to be you. Arian saying up to 3 inches of snow is not really a concern to most. Arian, if you're traveling, or Arlene, rather, if you're traveling, it becomes a concern. So it sort of just depends on what you're doing. But you're totally right. We're Michiganders. We're used to snow and a lot of snow. Normally 3 inches or an inch or two wouldn't be a lot. But in this El Nino-driven winter, each one of these events becomes that much more important, especially thinking about our ski resorts and those kinds of things. Let's talk about tomorrow now. There is a window for some sun in the morning. Otherwise, with a south-southwesterly flow off of Lake Michigan, we're going to be generating lake effect cloud cover. And additional cloud cover will be streaming into the mitten in advance of our weekend snow. So that's the situation for Friday, 38 degrees. Our snow chances while we are forecasting again about an inch or so, inch and a half, maybe 2 inches, they remain here at 50% on Saturday and 50% on Sunday. Now, we look at Monday. Monday is a big day for a lot of reasons because kids, by the way, you've been off for 2 weeks. Monday, it is a back-to-school Monday for you. Our bus stop forecast will be, of course, featured prominently in all of our weather forecasts. We have a brand new sponsor for our bus stop forecast, so very excited about that. You could think of Monday as a potential prep day in advance of Tuesday and certainly Wednesday. Here's one of the things I'm going to show you, and then we're going to bring a website on screen and go from there. But one of the things I did want to reference is even between when we got on the air at 4:30 and then now during News Channel 3 live at noon, there have been some changes in the position of the storm. And every little change, even if it's 25 miles or 50 miles, Rayburn, window cleaning, I am happy to keep you updated. Thank you for joining us here. And, it's my pleasure. Right now, about 106 people on this live stream. So even if it's 25 miles or 30 miles or 50 miles, those kinds of changes are going to have big ramifications on where that swath of heavier snow sets up. So I do want to acknowledge that. Here's what we'll do for just a brief moment. We're going to go ahead and we'll take this off the screen for a moment. And I do want to bring in a website here. So we'll go ahead and do that right now and make me smaller on your screen. This is the forecasting branch of the federal government. We're not here to get into politics one way or the other at all, but it's called the Weather Prediction Center if you're looking to look at this site on your own. What we're doing is looking at a snow ice equivalent forecast here. Sherry, good afternoon from Comstock. Comstock in the house. Yolanda Browning in here. It's saying go Lions. Yeah, go Lions is right. Mike Lewis, happy Thursday. Great to see you on here. So what this forecast product is doing is it's forecasting. This is between 7 a.m. Tuesday and 7 a.m. Wednesday. It's a confidence forecast. Where are we confident in? Upwards of about 2.5 inches at least of snow and or ice. Donna, hello from Banfield. Donna in the house. So right now this contour right on top of, and I'm going to put my mouse here, right on top of Kalamazoo and then up to Grand Rapids. That is a 50% confidence or greater in at least 2.5 inches of snow. Now the confidence of 70%, which is sort of that more of an ocean blue-green, if you will. Mary, go blue. Mary Kearney joining us. Sheila, how are you? Heather must be a teacher. She says teachers need a snow day. You've been off for 2 weeks, but I do hear you. I do hear you. So that 70% contour, 70% confidence or greater stretches from like the Big Rapids area and then farther north. It's just a different way to look at what are the expectations as we get you into Tuesday and Wednesday. Now, I want to show you something else here. Timmy Zimmerman, how are you, Timmy? Timmy, good to see you. So we're going to change the screen here and show you my Twitter feed. So we're going to share this. And what we're looking at here is, and we'll pull up the tweet in full. I tweeted this at 12:06. It's a breakdown of the timeline of the arrival of snow for Saturday. So I just want to go ahead and kind of walk you through this. I know you have Saturday plans. Remember, I'm going to be live on the air with our Allie Jenner John at 6 a.m. So we'll be able to walk you through it. Allison, I'm not quite sure I know what that means, but thank you for joining us. Okay, so here we go. 3 a.m. now, Saturday. Snow all the way up into Allegan and Berry counties. This is now 5 a.m. Saturday. That snow line now up to I-96. And remember, it'll be a wet snow. It'll be a high moisture content. Now, 7 a.m. on Saturday, see some breaks in the snow near and south of I-94. And at 9 a.m. Saturday, some snow swinging back into Allegan and Van Buren County. So I just wanted to give you a quick sense here. I thought that was a nice, quick way to sort of look at Saturday. So we'll take that off the screen for a moment. And, we'll continue to incorporate websites as we do this more often and get better and better and better at doing these live streams. Nan is saying, just say no to snow. Nan, I think there are a lot of people on here might be feeling a little bit different when it comes to that, but I understand we all have different perspectives on SNOW. So let's add our 7-day back to the screen here for a moment. We're just going to change this toggle for 1 second here. Okay, so did want to go ahead and finish the discussion of our 7 day. So we've got a 90% chance for snow now on Tuesday. And the one thing that we do know is it is going to be a heavy, wet snow. Difficult to shovel, difficult to plow, really difficult to drive on due to a lack of real cold air or true cold air. Erica Melson is saying no snow. We've certainly satisfied that, but I get it, Erica. I get that for sure. So we've got that 90% confidence on Tuesday. The other thing we want to factor in is the wind. If it's in a heavy snow with branches and trees and so forth, then we see some sort of a wind field on order of 30 to 40 miles per hour Tuesday night and into the day on Wednesday. You have to be concerned here about the possibility of power outages. So that is another consideration. The other thing I did for Wednesday was it looked like the exodus of the storm was a little bit quicker. So just a few snow showers in the morning and then trending drier, and we can all clean up and so forth. So we actually lowered our snowfall chances to 40% on Wednesday. So Marissa G, she's saying, can you make the weather time machine push it to Sunday night? One more day of winter break would be okay with me. Hey, we understand that. Becky, I am in Alabama, but my kids live in Southwest Michigan or love Michigan. So yeah, Becky, we're trying to keep them updated for you also. How about some live looks around West Michigan? Let's go ahead and do that for you right now. And the first one will take us out over beautiful Bronson Park. By the way, 160 people join us now on this live stream. Thank you to everyone. We had some sun earlier. Unfortunately, we don't have it right now. Let's check out our friends at Battle Creek. I bet they're looking sunnier. I'm just betting. Oh, yeah. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Really, that stretch from Three Rivers to Coldwater to Marshall and Battle Creek, you're in that sort of wedge of clearing. So you're enjoying that sunshine, and we are all extremely jealous here. Erica also saying, just skip snow and bring on spring. You know, my mom and I were talking on the phone this morning on my break, very small break. I was picking up some bananas and cat food for Rex. And we found out that spring comes early this year. Spring starts on March 19th. That's quite early. It's usually the 20th and the 21st, could be the 22nd. I think the 19th is the earliest it could possibly be. But anyone who's clamoring for spring, thinking about spring, it does come early. So Battle Creek, you're looking great. Good to see you there. Good to see the sunshine and the shadows here, the Milton, the McCamley Plaza. Let's go ahead and take you up into Allegan County. Why not? So here we go. And there goes a school bus on M89, and it looks like a Jeep right behind it. You're cloudy, Allegan, much like we are. So we'll just go ahead and put a little bow on everything here. Again, as far as snow goes for your Saturday, April Renee Smith from Parchment, good afternoon. Rachel, kind of giving us a memory here. I can remember 9 years ago, we were supposed to come back to school after Christmas break, but it snowed so much, we got an extra 3 days off. Jeez. I remember that winter, the winter of 2013, 2014. Crazy. But let's just recap for everyone that's just joined us or you've jumped in midstream here. Snowfall for the weekend looks now like about 1 to 2 inches or an inch to an inch and a half, a little bit more than prior thinking. So we've got that going. And again, going back to the Sealy Auto Group 7-day forecast, sun sort of few and far between here. I think Friday is much the same, but it will be warmer, 38 degrees. Not in the morning particularly. We had a lot of wind chills this morning in the teens. We're going to replicate that tomorrow morning. The arrival of snow Saturday before you wake up. I'll be working Saturday morning, so we'll track it for you. Another batch of snow as we get you into Saturday night and Sunday morning. The best time frame to accumulate going to be Saturday evening once the sun sets. By the way, I think the sunset will be 5:24, 5:25. Softly, we have been increasing our daylight a little bit on the back end of the day. Monday, a potential prep day. Tuesday's not a weather alert day right now. We're not going to call that in advance. It's too early to do that right now. We need some additional days of data to come into the Weather Alert Center. But certainly it bears watching, and we do the same for your Wednesday. Emily Miller saying, Jeff Porter, why are you not in News Channel 3? Oh, Emily, I am. I'm right here. I'm just happen to be in our digital studio. It's our brand new digital studio. We're going to continue to be broadcasting like this each and every day. It's just another way to get the message out. Mary McCasey Kearney. Mary, how are you? She says, as a teacher, it wouldn't break my heart if we had a snow day on Tuesday so I could watch the national championship game Monday night. I get that. Michigan and Washington. It's huge. It's just absolutely huge. What do you think is going to happen, by the way? Mike Lewis, prayers to Iowa. Yeah, we did cover that. News Channel 3 Live and noon. Some unfortunate news coming out of Iowa this early Thursday afternoon. You'll be able to follow more on that at WWMT.com. Matt's saying, I joined late. Did you give any rough guesses to snow amounts for Tuesday, Wednesday? Matt, I would say plowable. And, this morning it was several inches, and even during the noon show, it was several inches, but some of the details changed. So I would just say plowable, and we'll continue to watch it. So join Chief Meteorologist Keith Thompson, News Channel 3 live at 5. I'll be back with Andy Pepper tomorrow morning at 4:30, and then I'll join you Saturday morning at 6 a.m. Be working for meteorologist Colin Rogers. And then Monday, we're really excited about Monday. Kirk Mason will be back with us on Monday. I'm sure you saw his Facebook post. If you haven't, go to his Facebook page. It's been a trying holiday for Kirk, but he's going to come back, and we're really excited that he is going to be back. So also in this message here, don't forget WWMT.com/weather. That is our weather page. That's always updated. I'm going to update it here after this live stream with the latest information. Have a great Thursday afternoon. Have a safe Thursday evening commute. We'll see you right here live from our digital studio tomorrow afternoon. Thank you so much for joining me. I really, really, really appreciate it. And hey, happy early Friday. Friday, I guess, right? Does anyone still say that?